In this lecture, let us first see how to visualize the application network with Anypoint Visualizer. Anypoint Visualizer is a visual application network explorer integrated into the MuleSoft hosted Anypoint platform control plane. Just like for the on-premises one, we use many network monitoring tools, correct? But they are down to the level 4 or very down TCP packet level network explorers, whereas in the aspect or from the point of view of the MuleSoft Anypoint platform, this is a visual application network explorer which dynamically renders the network traffic as a graphical representation. Okay. So it shows an automatically rendered graph of the application network where API implementations and other application components are shown as nodes, meaning who is talking to whom, right? So all those are shown as nodes, and their API invocations, meaning the calls between them, are shown as interactions by depicting them as edges, okay, like direction edges. So the nodes can be the application components with special support from the Mule applications deployed to Cloud Hub. For example, they could be connectors, Salesforce connector, JMS connector, WMQ connector, or any Salesforce supported connectors, HTTP, etc. All those are kind of nodes because they are the entry and exit points, right? All the listeners in the Mule flow are the receiving parts and all the requests are the outgoing parts, correct? So they are the ones mostly you would be seeing as nodes. And if there are some custom ones you implemented inside the MuleSoft, okay, in the flow, which is not directly supported by the MuleSoft application, then they would be categorized as an external. Okay, so still they will come and show on the diagram, but they will be put in a part or section called external because Mule doesn't understand them. And after rendering this particular graph, this visualizer gives a feature that allows you to drag and assign each of those nodes to a particular layer. For example, once the diagram is there, if you know that okay, these apps are or these nodes are system layer related and these are process and experience, right? Then you can assign a particular layer to each of those nodes so that the graph will re-render itself and show how the call chain is going among these particular APIs from experience to PRC layer, process layer, and system layer. Okay. And apart from this, it also shows the CPU and memory utilizations of those Mule applications, which is similar to the one that you can see on the Anypoint Runtime Manager dashboard. Even in the Anypoint Runtime Manager, if you go and access the Mule application in that particular portal, we have an option called dashboard, and from there we can see the CPU and memory utilization, right? The same thing is brought into Visualizer, so that in a single place you can see all this graph rendering along with each application's CPU and memory utilization. Because here it's a single view where you can click on each node and see the details, whereas in the Runtime Manager you have to click on every single individual application, enter into it, and click on dashboard and then see the details, right? So this is more holistic view you get from the visualizer. You can also do things like color the nodes, for example per layer, or the importance of the node, or any category you prefer to. Okay, you can color the nodes according to their number of inbound connections, for example, or monitoring metrics, for example response time, throughput, or memory utilization, or number of failures. Based on these parameters you can configure the colors so that they keep changing or gives the heat map kind of view. And coming to the edges, so the direction is generally shown to say okay whether it is an inbound or outbound, so that we know who is calling whom. For example, if it is a HTTP request response interaction, then all the API invocations are shown in edge direction with an arrow from API client to the API implementation, meaning the caller to the called. Okay, so that is a direction, straightforward. And apart from this, whatever metrics it captures, for example the IP address or the URLs on which the calls are happening and all, they are also assigned to respect to request and response nodes. Okay, so that okay, this is the requester IP address, this is the requester URL and response URL, and this is the API implementation's IP and the URL. So all these details are also shown on the visualizer. And data collection of all these things generally happen through the Mule runtime only, because as you know, that is the place where all the data travels through. So that is the right place to capture the data, and then that data is fed to the visualizer to represent in a holistic way. Okay. The beauty of this visualizer is mainly the nodes and edges are always dynamically updated to reflect the actual traffic. So this is not something at design time you have to draw and link or associate the relationship. Okay. For example, if a new Mule application is deployed on the fly and it started using say particular Salesforce connector, for example, then immediately the graph will update itself to show that okay, there is a new node on the diagram and this is talking to Salesforce. The only thing you may have to do is drag that and assign it to a particular layer, whether it is experience, process or system layer. Okay. It also has feature to assign labels to the nodes and edges, your custom labels, if you don't want to see the app name coming there and all. Okay. But only thing is, at the time of this course, the API visualizer currently does not have a concept of API instances management, which is there in the Anypoint API manager. Okay. So all the runtime characteristics, monitoring and all can be holistically viewed in the visualizer, but the Anypoint manager, API manager features are currently not in the Anypoint visualizer, at least at the time of creation of this course. Okay. So what you are seeing in front of you is a dynamic visualization of a subset of the application of a sample project with a sample application network, which is rendered on the Anypoint visualizer. Okay. So the node labels here have been changed to reflect the common names of API implementations and backend systems used by that particular network, instead of showing the actual project names coming in there. Also, the nodes have been assigned to the tiers, like you can see in the API-led connectivity fashion, like experience, process and system layers. Okay. So let us move on to the next lecture in the section. Happy learning.